Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So last Thursday I posted the video of me doing this glam eye look. So if you want to see that, then please go watch Thursday's video. I did tease you guys and I cut it off and said that I was gonna finish my full face on Sunday's video. So it's Sunday and here you are watching. So I'm going to use all of the Tarte and ColourPop products that I purchased on the Labor Day sale. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So one of my most favorite purchases from Tarte on their Labor Day sale was the Rainforest of the Sea travel size kit, which included this Deep Sea Collagen Super Serum, which I'm about to use for the first time, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this yet. But I have used the primer and the 4-in-1 setting mist, and I do love these both. It also came with a moisturizer, which I have been using probably every other night. I've been swapping that in the Dr. Brandt that I got in my BoxyCharm. And I do like the moisturizer and I do like the primer and the setting spray. So that purchase was definitely worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up this collagen super serum and I'm gonna apply it on my face before I prime. Now I did use the Rainforest of the Sea moisturizer last night. So let's see, here we go. All right. It went all over my hand, so I wasn't expecting it to come out that fast. Oh gosh, it's all over my leg. Well, I can just grab that. And this is obviously, this little pack is a one-time use. So, all right. I really like the way this smells, so that's always a plus. I can't stand when you get like a face product and you're like, ooh, I hope I like it. And then you can't stand the smell of it. That's like the worst because it's on your face, so it's right under your nose and you're gonna smell it the whole time it's on your face, and that's just the worst. All right, so I like the way this smells and it feels really good on my face. It's a little oily, but it's not bad. I like it. Now I'm gonna go in with the Rainforest of the Sea Tarte primer. This is the hydrating primer. It says quench. Can you read it? Quench. So go ahead and apply that. As you can see, my face is pretty red today. I woke up this morning and I was in a rush because I was late to Mateo's play date. So I didn't put anything on my face. The last product that I applied to my face before now is my moisturizer last night. So I wasn't able to moisturize again this morning. I didn't put makeup on or anything. I was looking a pretty hot mess today. So I decided to get pretty for you guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get started with ColourPop's No Filter Foundation. I will tell you guys right off the bat, when I got this in the mail, I was pretty disappointed that it doesn't have a top on it. Obviously, you know, you have to turn it to open and close it, but I feel like I would just feel a little bit better about it if it had a lid. I don't know why, that's just a personal thing. Maybe I'm weird. Anyways, this is in the shade Fair. So I'm going to do something that I have not done in any of my videos yet, and I always say that I don't like, and it's really not my favorite, but I really like to use this Precision foundation brush with this foundation. I tried the brush first. I don't know why. I decided to do something different. And so I like it when I apply it with the brush better than when I try to apply it with the sponge. I usually takes about 1.5 pumps for me. So I just pump. And then I start on my cheeks because they are the reddest part of my face. And then I end up using the half pump on my forehead. And this is pretty full coverage. Like, I really like this foundation a lot. I mean, as you can see, like, my redness has really gone down. And I always make sure to blend it into my neck because, as I've told you guys before, it's my biggest pet peeve when makeup is never gonna match your neck perfectly, but you have to blend it down into your neck. You can't just leave your face and your neck two completely different colors and not try to blend, because that's even worse. Like, that's so obvious. So these baby hairs, y'all, they are killing me today. All right, so just between like the bottom half of my face and my forehead, you can tell such a difference. Like, it's pretty full coverage, and I really like it. It's more of like a hydrating foundation, which is not something that I typically do, but I decided to try this just because I do like all of ColourPop's other products, and I do like it. I like it a lot. I've been using this instead of any of my other ones, even my tinted CC cream that I got from Mary Kay that I love. I really have been using this foundation a lot, and I like this shade too because I feel like it matches me so well. That's something that I always have a hard time with because I am so pale, and then I have like the red undertone in my skin. Like, I always have a hard time finding products that I think match my face well. And this one I think does. This is Tarte's Creaseless Concealer. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't remember what the name of this shade is, but this is their very lightest shade. I do remember that. So this is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer in the very lightest shade they have. And I got the mini, again, because I didn't know if I would like it or not, which I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys that it's definitely not my favorite. I would not purchase this again. It is very, very sticky. I don't know if any of you guys have ever purchased this before. It's, I don't really know how to explain it other than to say it's like sticky, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't like my concealers to be very sticky. I want them to be like creamy and liquidy, and this is just not very creamy and liquidy. It's really, really sticky, like sticky to the touch. And so I'm gonna apply this with my fingers today. I'm gonna do today's look without my makeup sponge at all and see how it turns out. Another reason I'm not a big fan of this concealer, and I don't know if you guys can tell here on the camera or not, but I feel like you can see my pores really bad with this concealer. Like, I feel like it like draws attention to my pores. It doesn't, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but just not a big fan. So that's why I decided to do this one when I was staying home, because I wanted to show you guys and give you guys like my honest opinion on it, but I didn't want to be seen out in public after putting this concealer on. Like, I can see it so much. Like, let's see. See, there's a little bit more light. Like, it just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm just really not a big fan of it. That's just my personal opinion. Some of you guys may have tried it and loved it. If so, I am glad for you, but it just wasn't my favorite. I think I'm gonna stick with my Mary Kay concealer and my Maybelline, because those are my two favorite, and they're both creamy and I love them. And I really like the way that they work with all of the different foundations that I use. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with this Becca Hydrating Powder. I'm about to say primer, it's powder. And I'm gonna bronze my face up with this Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer, which I use in almost every video because I've never found a bronzer that I like this one. This one is my most favorite. I use it in every single video. I don't think I've ever used another bronzer. I think in my first video, maybe I used a different bronzer. I think I had a Wet n Wild one then that I used, but I didn't like it, and so I ended up purchasing this one from TJ Maxx, and it was like one of my favorite purchases. So I use it in every video now. So I just use this to bronze up my face a little bit since I am so pale, and I have to get the products to match my skin. I just don't want, like, I just like to give a little like sun-kissed look, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Then to match the gold eye, I'm going to use my Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. you guys, I finally got some new blushes and I'm super, super pumped about them. So I got 2 Color Shock blushes from ColourPop. I got Drop of a Hat, which is like a really pretty peach color. And I got Birthday Suit, which is a really pretty light pink. So I'm gonna go ahead with the light pink one today. Y'all, this is such a pretty color. Like, I just love the Color Shock blushes. I'm going to use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea 4-in-1 Setting Mist. And then for lips, I'm going to use, this is the Tarteist Glossy Lip Paint. And this is in the shade, Obvi. It's in the shade Obvi. So it's kind of like a nude color. So I'm gonna use my nude lip pencil from CoverGirl. This is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Lip Liner. It's in the shade In the Nude. So I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna go over with the Tarteist Glossy Lip Paint. Now for the glossy lip paint. So this is a little applicator. I love this. So before you guys go, I just wanted to show you, I did get 2 other ColourPop products. I got a cream gel liner in black, and I got the ColourPop liquid liner in black, and this is numero uno. So since I already have liquid liner on, I'm just gonna do a little swatch on my hand, so you can use it to do thick or you can use it to do thin. That's not straight, but whatever, you get the idea. And I really, really like their liquid liner. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the cream gel liner, I do like it, but it's supposed to be waterproof, and I find that it's not as waterproof as I'd like it to be. I bought this with the intention of using the cream gel liner on my waterline, which I do, and it's just not as waterproof as I would like it to be. So that is one thing that I do have to say about the ColourPop cream gel liners. Maybe it's just an issue I have. But that's all for today's video. I just wanted to show you guys the new products that I got from ColourPop and Tarte. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go down and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to, I think it's right here. Go subscribe and click the little bell so that you can get notified every time I upload a video. As usual, it's been wonderful having you guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.